Hey everyone, Kevin here. Why is it that I have to find out through leaked governmental internal emails that our government is trying to pull a fast one over the small businesses of this country? Thousands, if not millions of small businesses across this country, thanks to these emails, might be getting screwed. And you know what? The same thing is pretty much what we're feeling as non-businesses anyway. A lot of us have gotten our $1,200 stimulus checks. A lot of us have not. But even if we have gotten our $1,200, we're looking at it going, dude, it's been almost 60 days since we've had a national emergency, and this is the help individuals are seeing. Yeah, look, sure, there's unemployment, but we know we're up against an expiration clock for that. At the same time, we're wanting to reopen, we're wanting to go back to work, but then we find out that there are leaked reports with the New York Times that there are projections that the death toll over the coronavirus and COVID-19 are going to potentially go as high as 3,000 deaths per day. That's more than 9/11 deaths every day as soon as June 1st comes around. That's absolutely insane. Well, now, icing on the cake, take a look at these two emails, which, yes, I added the black sort of boxes to redact the personal information in them. Being an aspiring journalist, if I may say, a YouTube journalist, I have to protect the people who send me this stuff. But this just shows you the deception that's going on in this country, and it's not fair. Why is this okay? So in order to understand what's going on, you have to know that there's this thing called the EIDL loan. I'm not talking about the grant, the free $1,000 advance you could apply for. Look, I've talked about that ad nauseum in other videos. I'm talking about the actual loan. When the CARES Act was passed, you were supposed to be able to get a loan for up to $2 million for your small business through the SBA, through this EIDL loan. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the bill here and show it to you. So here's a simple flow chart that showed the original two loans for businesses. The PPP, we hear about that on the news all the time, and then this EIDL loan. This is actually a loan that's supposed to be repaid. It was supposed to be up to $2 million. And when we go to the text of the actual bill, it's supposed to be without collateral for up to $200,000 of a loan, which you think if the bill says you could get a loan without collateral up to $200,000 and you could get a total loan of up to $2 million, that the SBA would actually give small businesses this funding if they applied for it. Well, then the SBA came around and said this: due to current appropriations for this program, the SBA will make initial loan disbursements for 2 months of working capital up to a maximum of $15,000 per applicant. So all of a sudden, this up to $2 million loan became $15,000. But now, the emails. And this just pisses me off because I know there are thousands, potentially millions of small businesses willing to take loans. Like, just give me a lifeline, please. I'll pay you back. Just give us the loans we're applying for. And then this is the kind of email I find floating around in the government coffers. Loan variables and new talking points. This is from the SBA. I cut off the from emails at the top and the to emails. See, black bar. Hi, everyone. The COVID-19 loan parameters have changed over the weekend, and the new loan limit is $150,000. Yay! The new loan limit is $150K instead of $15K. That's great. But please do not discuss anything about a cap or loan limit set at this level. See attached talking points. A second email is forthcoming with official talking points. Also, the loan application portal is about to be reopened for ag businesses only. That's different. Don't worry about that part. Okay, I mean, this is good news so far, right? Well, yeah, but then there's the second email. The new cap for EIDL loans is $150,000. All other variables will remain the same. We will not discuss how we arrived at the new loan amount with businesses. Okay, so what does this mean and what is this signal? We'll go back to this for a moment. Recognize this highlighted part here. Please do not, this is emphasized, that's underlined and bolded. Please do not discuss anything about a cap or loan limit set at this limit. And why is that? Because the New York Times berated the Small Business Administration. Small businesses wait for cash as disaster loan program unravels. Owners were supposed to be able to get up to $2 million. Now they're being told the cap is $15,000 if they can get any answers at all. And obviously this article by Stacy here goes into detail about how the SBA is limiting people arbitrarily to $15,000, even though that's not what the law is. Well, now, secretly, the SBA has increased that limit to $150,000. But rather than saying, hey everyone, good news, the limit's $150,000, the SBA is saying, don't tell anybody about this new $150,000 limit. This is a quiet limit. And guess what that means? This now means even though it's your right to get up to, well, technically their arbitrary limit of $150,000, the SBA can go to your business and say, you know what, we looked at your application and even though the limit's $15,000, because that's what's publicly written, we'll go ahead and approve you for $20,000. So now it looks like a brilliant PR move by the SBA. Oh, cool, I got 20, even though publicly everything says it's a $15,000 cap, when in reality, you're getting robbed of your real limit of $150,000. Why is the government operating like this to screw the people who are paying tax money to get these emergency loans? It's like we're supposed to be able to borrow from ourselves and we have to repay these EIDL loans, but they're making it this difficult? This is just messed up. My heart goes out to all of the small businesses out there struggling right now, and I'm making this video so that if you get contacted by the SBA for your EIDL loan, you have leverage because you know the internal limit is a $150,000 cap now. Use that to your advantage. SBA, if you're watching this, don't sue me, bro. Give people their money and start processing the darn EIDL applications. Get through that batch and just do what the Treasury Secretary and Congress is telling you to do. If you're starting to run out of money, talk to them, let them know, but do what the law says. Just follow the rules. It's not that hard. And if all of this is frustrating you as much as it is me, especially with all this coffee I've been drinking lately, reporting all this crap to y'all, make sure you get yourself life insurance because I had to. It takes you 5 minutes to do from your phone and you can sign up and Apple Pay for it. And if you want some good news, you could get 2 free stocks with Webull as well. 2 free stocks. I actually day traded, well, not really day traded. I bought some stocks this morning in pre-market hours when they were really, really low using Webull. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I'm gonna buy some stocks before the market opens. I'm glad I did because I got some better pricing. Thank you, Webull. Again, link for that down below right next to the links for my program. So folks, if you're frustrated, hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thank you so much for watching, and wow. By the way, if you ever have inside information on anything that you think is an injustice, be sure to email me. I will protect your confidentiality as an aspiring journalist, or you could say YouTube journalist. I stand behind California's SHIELD laws, which say I do not have to reveal any information about any kind of source. So thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you next time.